Hey there, you looking kinda cute. Please consider subscribing and check out our Patreon for more. Enjoy the video. Every morning, Tom looked at Lisa, his wonderful wife, and admired her. She was always so full of life and joy, a true beacon of light in his sometimes gray world. But it wasn't only her spirit he admired. Lisa had this stunning red dress, a delicate piece of fabric that seemed to enhance her vibrant energy. It was like magic cloth that transformed anyone wearing it into a confident, gleaming star. One day, when Lisa was out with friends, curiosity grabbed Tom tightly. His eyes flitted to the bedroom, and before he knew, he found himself standing there, his fingers tracing the smooth, soft fabric of Lisa's red dress that hung peacefully in their shared closet. He took a deep breath. His hands were shaking, yet a strange kind of excitement coursed through him. Carefully, he slipped the dress off the hanger. The material felt luxurious against his skin as he slid into it. The fabric, soft and smooth, delicately embraced his form. His heart raced, not from fear, but from an exhilarating liberation that spread through every fiber of his being. Tom looked in the mirror, but something was missing. He opened Lisa's drawer and found a blonde wig, which he carefully adjusted on his head after a moment of hesitation. As he observed his reflection, he didn't see Tom, the sturdy, always dependable husband and father. Instead, a different version of himself peered back, a version that seemed freer, unburdened by the rigid confines of masculinity and societal expectation. Tom started to explore Lisa's makeup, his hands shaky, trying to mirror the way Lisa applied her eyeliner and lipstick. His first attempt was messy, but he didn't mind. It was fun, experimenting and letting this hidden part of him breathe, even if it was just for a little while. Days turned into weeks, and Tom found solace in those stolen moments, wearing the red dress and blonde wig, exploring different aspects of himself that had remained dormant for so long. One day, while lost in this newfound world, he didn't hear the front door creak open. Lisa had come home early. Her initial shock was palpable as she took in the sight of her husband, adorned in her dress, wig, and smudged makeup. Tom froze, his eyes wide, unable to utter a single word. After a long, tense pause, Lisa walked closer, her eyes searching his for answers. Tom felt his legs tremble, bracing himself for a tempest to unfold. But it didn't come. Instead, Lisa reached out and gently touched his cheek, her eyes softening. "Why didn't you tell me?" she whispered. Tom broke down, his walls crumbling as tears streamed down his cheeks, creating rivulets through his makeup. He didn't have to say anything. His tears spoke volumes. Lisa took him into her arms, providing solace and safety amidst the chaos of his emotions. Days passed since Lisa discovered Tom's secret, a quiet understanding blooming between them. Tom expected a storm, a chaos, or at the very least, a plethora of questions from Lisa. However, Lisa, ever the compassionate soul, understood that Tom was navigating through a maelstrom of his own emotions and needed time. She gave him space, but also let him know through gentle touches and caring smiles that she was there, unconditionally. One evening, Lisa sat down beside Tom, her hand finding his, and she spoke in a gentle, reassuring tone. "Tom, I love you, and I see you, all of you." Tom's eyes glistened, his throat tight with emotion. Lisa continued, "I want to understand, to be a part of whatever you're going through, but you need to let me in. Share with me what's in your heart." With a quivering voice, Tom began to unravel the threads of his experiences and emotions, speaking of the liberation and joy he felt when he wore the red dress and blonde wig, and how it was never about wanting to be someone else, but about embracing a part of himself that had always been there, quietly lingering in the shadows. Lisa listened, her heart swelling with love and empathy for the man before her. The vulnerability, the raw, unfiltered truth that flowed from him brought them closer in a way she had not anticipated. She saw not only the struggle, but also the beautiful, authentic soul beneath all the fear and uncertainty. After a pause, she spoke. "I think, Tom, that we need a day out, just the two of us, embracing all of who you are together. What do you think about going shopping, trying on whatever makes you happy?" Tom blinked, surprised yet touched by Lisa's words. "Are you sure?" he whispered, the vulnerability palpable in his voice. Lisa squeezed his hand reassuringly. "Absolutely. Let's explore this journey together. Take it one step at a time and find joy in every little moment we share." The weekend arrived, bright and promising, and the couple found themselves in a bustling shopping mall, hands entwined and hearts fluttering with a mixture of excitement and nervousness. Tom, wearing a subtle touch of makeup that Lisa had lovingly applied earlier, looked at the array of stores before them. Their first stop was a store filled with dresses of every conceivable color and design. Lisa picked a soft lavender dress, encouraging Tom to try it on. In the changing room, Tom slid into the dress, the material gentle against his skin. He twirled, the dress flowing around him, and for a moment he forgot all about his fears and insecurities. He stepped out of the changing room, meeting Lisa's warm, approving smile. His heart fluttered at her acceptance and love, and they moved on to trying on more clothes, exploring various colors, styles, and fabrics. Tom tried on a silky navy blue dress, a snug-fitting green blouse paired with a flared skirt, and even a playful polka-dotted jumpsuit. Lisa, on the other hand, picked a few items for herself, but also playfully tried on some traditionally masculine attire. A pinstripe suit, a loose-fitting shirt paired with suspenders, and a bowler hat, laughing and sharing jokes with Tom as they explored fashion without boundaries or judgments. Tom, feeling an empowering blend of excitement and comfort, began to explore further, trying on a pair of high heels, feeling the strange yet thrilling elevation they offered. Lisa helped him, her hands steady as she showed him how to balance. They played with accessories, long necklaces, chunky bracelets, and dangly earrings for Tom, while Lisa tried on a series of elegant watches and cufflinks. In a wig store, Tom found himself marveling at the different options before him. A kind and understanding store assistant helped him try on several wigs, from a short bouncy bob to long cascading waves. Tom settled on a wig with gentle caramel-colored curls that framed his face delicately. Back at home, the shopping bags scattered around their bedroom, Tom and Lisa found themselves seated on the edge of their bed, a quiet contemplation hanging in the air. Today had been a whirlwind of emotions, and although it brought a great deal of joy, it also brought forward new territories for them to navigate. Tom turned to Lisa, his voice barely above a whisper. "Thank you, Lisa, for today, for understanding, for being here, for being you." Lisa reached out, gently tucking a strand of Tom's caramel-colored wig behind his ear. "Tom, there's nothing to thank me for. I love you for who you are, all of you." Tom leaned into Lisa, resting his head on her shoulder. "I've been so scared, Lisa, scared of what this means for us, for our future." Lisa wrapped her arms around him. "It's okay to be scared, Tom, but remember, no matter what, we're in this together. This changes nothing about how much I love you, how much I'm committed to us." They both stared into the distance, absorbing the weight of the words exchanged and the emotions shared. Tom, with his fear slightly eased, found comfort in Lisa's unwavering support. Lisa, on her part, found a new depth of understanding and empathy towards the complexities of human emotions and expressions. Slowly, Lisa stood up and extended her hand towards Tom. "Come, let's not get stuck in worry and what-ifs. Let's live, explore, and find joy in our journey together." Tom took Lisa's hand, allowing her strength and love to envelop him. As he stood, he made a silent promise to himself and to Lisa to navigate this path with honesty and to embrace the journey, no matter where it led them. Their eyes locked, love and understanding passing silently between them, and in that moment, they realized that this, the ability to be completely oneself without fear of judgment or rejection, was the most beautiful aspect of their relationship. Together, they began to unpack, carefully hanging and arranging their new clothes and accessories, preparing for the intimate evening of sharing and exploration that lay ahead of them. Each piece of garment, every accessory, now held a special memory, a step towards understanding and accepting the multifaceted nature of identity and expression. "I love you, Tom," she whispered, her words imbued with warmth and sincerity. "I love you too, Lisa," Tom replied, his eyes shimmering with unshed tears. Tom and Lisa decided to have a fashion show of their own, trying on their new purchases and showcasing them to each other. Tom, adorned in his new dresses and wig, twirled and danced while Lisa clapped and cheered him on. Lisa, in her suits and masculine attire, struck poses and playfully interacted with Tom, creating a light-hearted and joyous atmosphere. Lisa spoke softly. "Tom, you look beautiful. And not only when you wear these clothes. You are always beautiful in every way, and I hope you see yourself through my eyes." Tom felt a warmth spreading through his chest, a feeling of being seen, loved, and accepted in a way he had never imagined possible. It was liberating, knowing that Lisa not only accepted him, but also embraced and celebrated this part of him. Weeks and months passed, and Tom and Lisa navigated through this new chapter of their lives with love, understanding, and open communication. They had days filled with laughter and exploration, and there were also days when fear and uncertainty crept into Tom's heart. But Lisa was always there, her steadfast support a constant, reassuring him that he was loved unconditionally. Tom continued to explore his love for cross-dressing, sometimes sharing this part of himself openly at home, while at other times he chose to keep it private. Lisa respected his boundaries, understanding that this journey was Tom's own and that he should navigate it in a way that felt right for him. And for Lisa, the journey was an eye-opening experience into understanding the fluidity and spectrum of identity and expression. She found joy in seeing Tom happy and content, and she realized that love was not confined to labels or societal expectations. Their relationship blossomed, rooted in deep understanding, genuine friendship, and an unwavering love that defied norms and expectations. Together, they discovered that the essence of true connection lay in acceptance and the freedom to be oneself, unapologetically and fearlessly. In their shared experiences, Lisa and Tom found not just the joy of exploration, but a space where they could be their true selves, with no judgments, no expectations, just pure, unadulterated love. And in that space, they found their forever. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out Patreon for a lot more content and early access to YouTube videos.